Welcome everyone to another tech review by Challenger. I'm Chester. Right now, I'm at the Challenger flagship store at Bugis Junction, Basement 1. And today, I'm super excited because we're looking at the next generation of Lenovo Legion gaming laptops. And I'm not alone today. In fact, I have a very, very special guest. I have Clifford here, who is the gaming category manager of the Asia Pacific gaming team. Hi Clifford. Thank you for coming down. All right.
Glad to be here.
All right. So, Clifford, I need to warn you that I'm a user of multiple gaming desktops, gaming laptops. I'm not easy to satisfy, so I'm not going to go easy on you. All right. The issues that I face, I'm not a pro gamer by any means, but issues that I face, I think a lot of gamers out there face as well. So Clifford is here today to talk about whether the latest lineup of Legion laptops are able to tackle these pain points. So let's get right into it. What I have here is the Legion 7 and the Legion 5. Okay, so let's look at the Legion 7 first. Now, right off the bat, the design looks really sleek and really slim, and there's this minimalist look to it, right?
Yep, that's right. Yep. So like our tagline, the tagline for Legion: stylish on the outside, savage on the inside.
Guys,
so,
I'm sorry. When your brand has a tagline like that, you know they're not joking around anymore. All right. So, how thin is it, and how much does it weigh?
this is 19.9 mm thickness. It's 2.2 kg. 2.2 kilograms.
That is really light. I mean, because when you look at gaming laptops, you're always looking at something really bulky and really heavy. And there's one more thing that I've noticed, that the design is not aggressive at all when you compare it to other gaming laptops out there in the market. So I really do like the design. And the chassis here seems to be made of aluminium kind of material.
Yes, right. So this comes with it's clad in aluminium, right? You get aluminium on the top cover, the palm rest, right, as well as at the bottom, right? And actually, the aluminum chassis helps with the cooling as well.
Alright, so not only is it thin and light, it's also super sturdy and steady as well. Now, there's one thing I want to talk about: cable management, because I look at so many laptops, they have the I/O ports at the side of the laptop, on the left and the right side. So you have your HDMI ports, your USB ports, your internet, your power outlets, and usually these wires are thick and long, right? So they usually bund up in the power at the side. It gets really messy. How does the Legion 7 tackle that?
I feel your pain, right? If you see the lineup of our Legion products, we know that that's a problem with a lot of gamers, right? You have multiple devices at the same time, your headset, your mouse, right? And then most gamers would prefer to have connected to the Ethernet port as well. We have most of the ports at the back, right? Your HDMI port, your Ethernet port, and as well as two USB ports at the back as well, right? And even the power cable is actually connected at the back, right? So this, most of the devices that you have that remains plugged in will be at the back. It doesn't interfere with you, because we do know that it might be a bit tricky to reach out to the back all the time for your ports, right? So we have a microphone and headphone combo jack. You have one Thunderbolt port and as well as one USB Type-C. And then you have one Type-A on the right for your mouse, right? So the things that for the devices that you need to have connected most of the time easily reached out to you, and then for the rest of ports at the back. And the other thing we did with this ports as well is in terms of the ports indicators, right? We do know that it might be difficult for you to reach out the back to find out where your ports are located as you want to plug them. So the indicators over here, they do light up. So in the dark especially, right? It lights up, so it assists you in plugging in your cables.
Yeah, because you know how I was saying you get a mess at the side. So what do I do about that? I turn off the lights. So I turn off the lights, problem solved, right? No, I can't see the ports anymore. But with these indicator lights, I don't have this issue. I won't have this issue anymore. So I really like that. You guys really thought of everything here, huh? Okay, so speaking of lighting, I do want to talk about something which is a little touchy subject: RGB lighting. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love my RGB, right? I'm sure you do as well, but we have people that might find it a bit distracting. They feel like it takes them away from the immersion of the game, right? So there's RGB here, but I want to know just how exactly you guys have placed your RGB in the Legion 7?
All right. Well, I think first and foremost, right, the most obvious one is on the keyboard, right? You see the individual keys RGB on the keyboard here. This is actually powered by the Corsair IQ, right? And on top of that, of course, we have you may notice a strip of light in the front. Right. This allows you to project the RGB onto the tabletop. As you game, very soft immersion, and as well, we do have the RGB lights at the back, right, for the same effect, right. And then you get just a little hint of RGB on this Y logo over here, right. We do know that RGB can be polarizing. Some people like it, some people don't, right? What's really important is that we allow customers, the users, to actually configure their RGB to their preference, right? So you could easily toggle between turning on or off your RGB, right, by just tapping the function spacebar. Otherwise, you could also program it inside the Corsair IQ software. The lights can all be customized to sync together, and they can be customized to sync to games as well, right? As part of the Corsair IQ feature.
So there are tons of options that you can look at for your RGB. I know there are people who tell me certain gaming laptops only come with certain color sets for your RGB. Is there an issue here?
Oh, the RGB here support up to 16.8 million colors.
Guys, you heard it yourself, 16.8 million colors. So you can choose any color you like that will suit you. That is great. So up to this point, we know that the Legion 7 is designed not only to look good, but it's also designed ergonomically for basically ease of use and access for gamers. Now, here's my question, Clifford. Can the inside match the outside? I mean, you have a supercar, right? You have a really cheap engine. That's not going to take you anywhere. So tell me, is there a beast inside waiting to surprise me?
Yes, of course. Our Legion 7 supports up to the Intel Core i9 overclockable processor, right? Really powerful stuff there. And then paired with a very powerful GPU as well, which is the NVIDIA RTX 2080 Super graphics card, right? The 2080 Super is a Max-Q design, right? So that we can keep the notebook slim.
Right. I'm just thinking here, isn't that like a gaming desktop already?
Yes, exactly. Right. Many years back, you would only be able to get the kind of performance out of the desktop, but today we are able to squeeze that amount of gaming horsepower into a chassis so slim, just like this.
That's really impressive. Guys, why do you even bother getting a gaming desktop anymore? Just get the Legion 7. It saves space and it does everything a desktop can do. Now, how about the display? I mean, can it stand up to a standalone monitor?
Yeah, it's important for gamers to have a very high refresh, especially for those first-person shooters, right? So on our Legion 7, we made sure that we had a good range of panels available as options, right? We have the 144Hz panel, which supports up to 100% Adobe RGB color accuracy. So if you are doing, say, video content or any content creation work, that requires color accuracy, that's really suitable. That's suitable for you. We also have the 240Hz panel, which gives you even higher frame rates, and the color accuracy is up to 100% sRGB, right? Which is still really great for a lot of games out there. Yep.
So, guys, you've heard Clifford. There is no longer any trade-off. You no longer have to choose whether you want higher refresh rates or good color. You now get both of that in the Legion 7. So I do like that. Now, there is one other important area you need to look at, which is the keyboard, right? Because we are using our computers every day, we're always typing away. How does the keyboard fare in the Legion 7? Because from what I know, you guys claim that the Legion 7 has the best gaming keyboard on any laptop now. So how does that work?
Well, actually, we are, we have just launched the Legion True Strike keyboard in this generation of our Legion products, right? So it's not just on the Legion 7, but our entire Legion lineup. Legion True Strike really is, as we approach making a laptop and what gamers want out of their laptop, we looked into how we could design a keyboard that really satisfy all what gamers would want out of it, right? So first off is you'll notice that our keyboard is actually full size, right? It's a full size keyboard, something which is you find very familiar, with your external keyboards, right? You get the number pads on the right. Right, that's a feature of of our Legion series, the True Strike keyboard. The arrow keys are actually separated into a separate group, and you will find that you could very easily, because of how the placements are being done and the larger arrow keys, you could easily identify or locate your arrow keys, even without looking at your keyboard, right? Well, that's just on the layout itself. The internals of the keyboard, right, features what we call the soft landing switches, right? You may be typing, at work for long hours, and sometimes you do feel like, okay, there is a discomfort to your fingertips, right? And especially after a very heavy gaming session for a couple of hours, right? Okay, you feel the numbness, right? So what this soft landing switches does, right? It provides a tactile feel while ensuring that you do not bottom out as you hit the keys very hard, right? So what this means is that after long hours of games and work, right, a very comfortable feeling, and you feel absolutely at home typing along on these keyboards.
Nice. So, guys,
have a go.
I've been trying the keyboard earlier. Clifford is not joking around. It really feels different. It feels out of this world. So you guys really have to calm down. We have a couple of demo units at our flagship store at Bugis Junction, Basement 1. So feel free to come down, ask any of our friendly staff. They'll be sure to assist you. You guys got to try this out. All right. So Clifford, I like what we've seen so far, but there is one of the biggest pain points, in my opinion, that I think a lot of gamers experience as well. So what I'm talking about is heat and noise. So what happens for me personally, I launch my game on my gaming laptop, the laptop becomes hot, super hot immediately. I feel like I can fry an egg on it. At the same time, my fan starts running at maximum to try to cool down the laptop. But what happens is that the fans are super loud. And then I have to turn my in-game audio up all the way, which is just overall not a very pleasant experience. So Clifford, will I experience this problem with the Legion 7?
Right. So this is a common issues with gaming laptops, right? Because of how powerful the hardware that we put in these gaming laptops, and then when you're actually cranking them up when running 100% load, or when you're under heavy duty load, when you're going for a gaming session, the hardware actually heats up, right? But what's really important is that we have great cooling. And what we have done this year is that we have improved a lot tremendously, right, on the cooling. The cooling, first I'll start with the fans, right? So one part of the cooling is the fans. We use liquid crystal polymer fans this year. Is a new technology, is a new material, allows the fan blades to be really thin, so that they can be really quiet as they spin, right? So that it addresses your noise issue. And as well in this, the Legion 7i, we have the vapor chamber to spread the heats away from the hardware, right, to the fans, so that the fans could easily dissipate the heat. Okay, what I have here is the vapor chamber that we have in the machine, right? If you take a look at it, just how slim it is, right?
It's super thin, guys. Just look at it. It's really slim. Okay,
yep, and it features and it's a large piece of vapor chamber here, right? And this handles the cooling. It spreads the heat away from the hardware to the fan, so that fan could efficiently dissipate the heat out of the machine, right?
Nice. Okay. So, guys, after hearing all that, to me, this is the dream, right? Being able to push your hardware to the limit while your laptop still runs quietly. We've covered most of the pain points, but there is one final pain point, which is the battery life. Now, gaming laptops, they are notorious for having terrible battery life. For me, maybe my own personal gaming laptop will last me about 4 hours. How does that fare in the Legion 7?
the Legion 7i actually is one of the world's first to feature the NVIDIA Advanced Optimus technology. What that does is that it automatically detects whether your GPU your discrete GPU is needed. Otherwise, it turns that off automatically to conserve battery life, right? So yeah, it helps with the battery life. On top of that, we have also included a much larger battery this year, right? So this is the size of the battery in the Legion 7, and this is an 80 watt-hour battery. With an 80 watt-hour battery and the various power saving features that we have inside, you can actually use the machine for up to 8 hours on the go.
Nice, okay. There is one more issue though. When my gaming laptop runs out of battery, it takes super long to charge. Will I have the same issue here with the Legion 7? I just want a quick boost or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. We do have available on all our Legion products, right? What we call the Rapid Charge Pro. Rapid Charge Pro allows you to charge up to 50% of your battery within just 30 minutes.
50% within 30 minutes. Guys, you heard Clifford himself. You get to charge your laptop up to 50% in just 30 minutes. I think that's faster than my phone, right? Okay, so that's almost everything that we have here for the Legion 7. It sounds like a complete beast, but let's also take a look at the Legion 5, right? From what I understand, they share the same features, some of the same features of the Legion 7, right? So what are some of them?
Yes, that's right. The Legion 5, in terms of design-wise, you'll notice that we still apply the same design philosophy, right? Stylish on the outside, and it's very professional even for some people, they might say, right? Over here, instead of the RGB logo, you get the iridescent sheen, right? But otherwise, in terms of the ports layout, it's similar to what we have on the 7, that we've covered on the 7. On the keyboard as well, you get the True Strike keyboard, right? As well as very good color accurate panels, and as well as very high frame rates, up to 144 Hz panel available on the Legion 5. The Legion 5 series comes in two variants. It comes in the Legion 5, which is with the AMD processor, as well as the Legion 5i, which is with the Intel processor. Right? The graphics card supports up to RTX 2060.
Nice, okay.
Right? Yep.
Well, one of the main concerns when it comes to getting a laptop, a gaming laptop especially, is the price point. So how much are we looking at for Legion 7 and Legion 5?
Well, the Legion 7, decked out with all its features, starts from 2,999 Singapore dollars. And for the Legion 5, it will be starting from 1,599.
Alright guys, so you've heard about all the great features of the latest lineup of Lenovo Legion laptops. You have your Legion 7 here, your Legion 5 over here. They are both priced quite affordably. Come on down to Challenger and have a look for yourself, or you could always go on to hachi.tech to get yours online. So thank you, Clifford, for coming down. We're really happy for you to share your expertise and knowledge on the Lenovo Legion. You know what? Consider me sold. Right. So thank you for coming down.
Glad to be here. Happy gaming.
So that's all for our review. Goodbye.